Hi, good day to Professor Dr. Haji Raja Surana. I am LIVINIYA from VETIVEL and my metric number is A1980248 from lecture group L3 and my group number is 47. My title today is Perception of Employees of Industries in Malaysia on Corporate Sustainability in Affecting Customer Confidence. Chapter 1 Introduction. Corporate sustainability is becoming a mainstream concept globally, including in new and unexpected way in the emerging, developing and post-centralized economy. Businesses that integrate sustainability into their operation are expected to be in the position of long-term strength in terms of consumer confidence and loyalty. This is based on the perception of United Nations that a new paradigm in development thinking can be shifted by fully recognize the central role of business. In this 21st century, companies engage their strategies business objectives in a global development agenda such as the Sustainability Development Goals SDGs. Across the business model and practices as more and more government promote corporate sustainability as a complementary solution to global problems. Incorporating sustainability into key organizational process such as reputation management also bring competitive advantage to the companies as such reputation building activities may maximize financial value. This type of brand capital gain comes from the assumption that consumers have an ethical version of the world or have the same shared global values in which society aims for economic, social and environmental goals. The problem statement for this research is a new movement. As the world is moving forward towards the 21st century, companies are also engaging their strategy business goals with the global development agenda such as sustainability development goals through business model and practices such as more governments nowadays advance corporate sustainability as a complementary solution to this world problem. Secondly, rapidly growing inequality. The 10th sustainable development of goal is aimed at reducing inequality. However, according to Oxfam, 7 out of 10 people live in a country that has seen a rise in inequality in the last 30 years. Growing inequality at levels not seen since the industry revolution has resulted in increased public scrutiny of and popularized reaction against globalization. The objective of the research is to analyze the perception from the employees themselves since they are directly involved in activities executed based on the company's corporate sustainability policy. There are two terms in research questions. In research questions that there are 11 themes in research question. First question is creating a long-term brand value with some chosen sustainability incentives is beneficial to the company's reputational implication. Second question is it is important for companies to effectively manage and measure company's reputation. Question 3 is a company must choose and decide on the element of sustainability that are more likely to drive company's brand value. Fourth, in general, companies in Malaysia are able to integrate sustainability achievements and economic results. The fifth question is, in order to realize the integration of sustainability achievements with economic result, organizational change must happen to achieve shared values. Question 6 is, my company has the knowledge, technology and resources to measure the company's sustainability performance. Question 7, Creating a long-term brand value with some chosen sustainability initiatives is beneficial to the company's strategy prevalence. Question 8. There is a relationship between real and perceived sustainability performance. Question 9. Environmental, social and government incentives can affect a company's brand value and reputation. Question 10. Employees in my companies are applying sustainability strategies to their work and aware of its benefits. Question 11. My company business is incorporate sustainability concept into the day-to-day operations. For questions on Team 2, first question is to reduce costs, to preserve resources, to comply with legislation, to enhance reputation, to differentiate, to attract quality employees, to satisfy customer needs, to meet stockholders' expectation, to attract capital investment, to capitalize on new opportunities, to increase transparency. What is the research hypothesis? The research hypothesis is when the company is the highly perceived reason for incorporation sustainability incentives in company's practice, the more knowledge and education need to be introduced among employees to convey the real message of corporate sustainability. Chapter 2, Conceptual Framework. Okay, for conceptual framework in sustainability, there are three: social, environment and economy. For social base, labor practice can be done, community relation, legal law and regulation, stockholder participation, social justice, partnership. Whereas for economy, indirect economy impact, financial health, which is profitability, the third one is economy performance, policy goals and market. By the way, for environment, resource use, land, water, air, energy and minerals, biodiversity, emerging and waste, product and services. Chapter 3, Methodology. For research design, this study used 5-point Likert scale with possible responses ranging from total agree to total disagree. A pros design for the study. In the process of identifying corporate sustainability has a concept in creating an ethical brand that strengthens consumers' confidence and loyalty, and the reason for businesses to incorporate sustainability concept in their operations. For sample frame, the response is clustered based on the three aspects of sustainability based on the definition in the Brundtland report in figure 3. Represents the sampling frame of this present study. Population. The population for the study will involve all employees of industries on Malaysia corporate sustainability. For this research, there are a total of 31 employees chosen for this research. Whereas for sample, the sample are representative of companies selected are located in Klang Valley, Malaysia. Training service 37 and manufacturing is 63. Sampling technique. The researcher used 31 respondents and all respondents are the direct employees of the selected companies. Convenient sampling entails getting replies from willing respondents inside the sample frame, as well as their abilities for the study. The benefit is that respondents will participate of their own free will rate than being chosen against their will. The method was chosen to increase response rate since respondents in the industry are hesitated to share information because they fear that information about their business will leak to competitors or be revealed to tax officials in some ways. Besides, the quality of responses was high as participants took their time to respond to their questionnaire. Sample size. In total, there are 31 respondents involved and all respondents are the direct employees of the selected company. With this in mind, high perception is expected from the respondents as majority 68% belongs to the executive level, which is assumed in this study as being involved in company strategy plan as directives. Plan and data collection. An online survey will be provided to corporate companies 3 days priority to obtain the survey. The director will send a letter to those 31 employees who had been chosen to participate in this study. The online survey, together with the cover letter, will inform participants of their selection while also reaffirming the study's voluntary nature and requesting their involvement. Lastly, the instrument. The research instrument used by the researcher is by survey research. Survey research encompasses all measurements, produced procedures that involve asking questions of respondents. The type of surveys can vary on the span of time used to conduct the study. They can be comprised of cross-sectional survey and or longitudinal surveys. Thank you, that's all my part.